I'm hoping this is working as intended. So let's see on my end. Hopefully nothing is breaking. Oh wait, no, I have it set ding. So now I'm gonna keep talking a bit and see if I can hear myself. Yay, it works! Oh my god, my issues with OBS have been horrible today. So let's hope nothing else goes horribly wrong. Please, for the love of God, let nothing go horribly, horribly wrong. Okay. This should be. Yay! And then. Yay!
I have a few references.
Please let everything work properly. I just want it to work. That's all I want out of today. An hour and a half of trying to get OBS to work properly. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna... I don't know exactly what I want to do in Genshin. Probably wander around some quests, do my dailies. But yeah, I honestly didn't think of what to do.
Wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
On my own tweet. Yay.
Every journey has its final day.
Nothing break
Don't
the rest of the stream or I'll be sad. Yay. I honestly don't remember what I was doing. Let's see, what quest? What quest do I have? Oh right, I was planning to start the story and then I realized, you know what? Because of the sole fact that when I was doing the previous part, this is the current updates one, when I was doing the one from before it, I kept getting stuck because everything was interjecting with the story quests for Nilu and Tainari. And so I was just like, well, I have to keep just going into these, so I guess we'll do Nilu's quest then, but I guess I marked it for this. So I could get the other NPC
Boats are made for
needed.
transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
We're not even in Liyue. He's just talking. Okay. Cool.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Honestly, I don't know if I started this quest or something, but we're here.
Into the wind.
Let's light it up!
Tidal wave. Yeah. No time to lose.
Wow. There you go. I didn't hit my skill, so it's probably on cooldown right now. Oh no. We'll kick your butt. Oh. Well, where is she? I need her for a quest. Of course, treasure hoarders are robbers. They constantly do this. Yeah. That's weird. Oh, God. They are just thieves. That is a true fact, yeah. What? Wow. Get rid of her, please. We don't want to deal with her. I love that for them.
I could get used to this.
Did you know? Hey, here we go. Did you leave me in a cage? She's weird. Oh. But you had such a nice time in Watatsumi Island, okay? Hello, rando. I am a menace to society, that is true. She doesn't want to go to school. She's like, no, I'm done with school. Your teacher's just gonna come over here and just yank you out and just like yank you back to the academia, like, honey. She does have, you know, something in her skull, but I don't know if it's very useful to you, ma'am. But I assume... Yup. Okie dokie. Well, guess we're just finishing this world quest. Hello. I have a note for you, ma'am. Yeah, she's fine. She's in a cage. She put herself in a cage. For some reason. Even brain teasers. Interesting. That's fun. Oh. Silence. Hmm. Hey. Finally. Halo was right here anyways. Nice.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay. Looking forward to your good news.
This is like halfway through Nilu's story quest, by the way, because I had to do like half of it for the first part
that
of
should
this.
be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
That's understandable to get nervous before a debate.
Your words won over Inaya. Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win.
Thanks for that, Paimon.
It should be easy,
But
no?
I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
True, we have not broken any rules.
Yeah.
We just exist
I'm
as a
acting as
theater
everyone's
group.
representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it. Huh? What's left?
Is the theater only for art and performance?
What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is. Let me think. How can I put this?
No, I have to think?
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Wow, already, huh? But
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
that is true.
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past. Ah! Got it!
Yeah?
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
It is, indeed.
A bond?
That is how theater
The
troops go.
theater
They're basically
provides money
family.
for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing. And we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past.
Yeah.
Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate. Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got!
Let's
Sorry
punch
for the
him with
wait.
audio.
I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. And it's set for 2 days from now. Why are
Cool.
you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
Yeah, we have an
We
idea.
realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win. No, We will win, Inaya.
Fingers crossed.
Let's do it. Let's save the theater. Two days for the debate. Is it 1518? Here? Nope, one more day, I guess. Yes, it do be intact. Is the audio okay? Is everything working properly? Because I can't see OBS directly over everything. Yeah, let's go. I can fix things. That was the most annoying hour and a half of my life.
Hopefully they were helpful.
Alright, let's go to the theater. Yeah, I'm doing Nilu's story quest because honestly, it probably will get in the way of the next, like, Archon quest. So I'll do it now, why not?
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the Academia.
I also hope
and I will
the stream
serve as
doesn't look
this debate's
pixely, it's all
adjudicator.
crap.
I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias.
Let's hope this guy isn't actually biased.
I ask for both
Or else
parties
this quest
to
is
stand.
going to be long.
May
and
the Dendro
tedious.
Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you.
I think you
However,
hate theater.
the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value.
As you're saying the theater doesn't.
We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater.
Oh,
In other
I'm gonna
words,
throw hands.
instead of
Hold me back.
struggling against the Academia in
As a theater
pointless
kid,
confrontations,
hold me back.
if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience,
With history
Zubair
and
Theater
culture?
would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure.
He's a jerk.
Can Nilu stand her ground?
I believe in
Calm
you.
down, Nilu. First, carefully analyze what he said.
Don't make me. You're gonna make me think, aren't you?
He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. However, the theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all.
Not yet.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out.
So if nothing is
Mr.
according to your
Zubair has been
standards,
meticulously managing the theater.
maybe that one. We'll see what's in.
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Inaya really wants to win.
No, I don't.
Don't think that would make...
Thinking it's not my strong suit with how this game presents it. Then
Don't think that would make for...
why did this?
Don't think
No,
that
yeah,
would
because that's
make
supposed to be used later at some point.
don't think that would
Really, the crowd? There it is.
In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction.
Primitive,
Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience.
The
This
performers
stance
already grow by
holds
knowing the
performers
history
to
of
a
the
higher
production.
standard
Man.
and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process, and guiding this process is the Academia's true goal.
It don't
They
sound
changed
like
the
it.
topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared.
Good thing I
If I
prepared.
remember correctly,
But the player is a
what I
dumb
should say here is
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Inaya really wants to win. The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all.
Maybe?
No.
Yeah, not yet.
No. Can't do that.
At least it's different.
Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works.
I
If a
scored a
work
drop
can't
on my
tap
own
into an
stream.
audience's personal
Right.
experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow?
Truth?
That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
So you want people to
In
do
that
the
case,
history on their
Before
own?
passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilu.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs.
Correct.
Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party
Yeah.
is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilu! You're doing great!
In
Not
that case, I shall
failing,
speak
so
of
it's
more
better than nothing.
concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law, so you must now pay the price for your transgression. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
Exactly which law
That
did we
is
break
indeed
again?
so,
I don't remember.
according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on...
What Zubair says about this.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulous.
Yeah.
Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid.
You tell him, you.
Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Yeah!
That's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules.
There
is
are different
precedent
ways to
for
apply
this.
the rules. Then why are you
So
trying
long
to
as
say
this matter is discussed within the academia, this course of action will come to pass.
And who did you talk to?
Looking
within
at the
academia
past
for this?
27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
All right.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Yeah.
Nilu's definitely won this point, right? You're right. Stay focused, Nilu.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Breathe,
Under the
Nilu.
current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Right. I need to keep calm, but just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us.
Hey, look, it's finally
The
here.
theater carries everyone's feelings and
This
serves
one.
as the bond that connects us all.
Wow.
Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them, for every single one of us.
The power of
Perhaps
friendship.
Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss.
That
The
you're
interpersonal
using
relationships
power?
you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be pleasant and captivating, but they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin.
No, you don't.
However,
programmed
this
the Akasha to
collaboration
not do
ends
that.
after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the academia.
Wow.
The
Scholars
academia
make
has made
papers.
significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers'
smacking my
efficiency
arm, right?
and ability to compartmentalize.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction. A setup? So Nilu's got him?
Good. He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate. But is this really the best thing to do? It might be too cruel to Inaya.
It might be the only thing we can do.
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past.
Yes, we gotta. Oh,
She
no.
already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Wrecked.
Inaya!
Wrecked.
Sorry, Nilou. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
Yeah?
If
Yeah?
in your
Yeah?
eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the
Correct.
audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilou will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
That is true.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate.
Damn.
But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations.
Daddy
That is
issues.
to say, I was exerting pressure on you, and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you?
Yeah.
I won't
yeah.
force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should
Yes.
be asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it is surprisingly a relief.
Wait,
Woo!
what are you-
We got her back down. Let's go.
Never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
I'd like to say that we won, especially with Pothead
won?
over here.
Nilu, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint.
Oh,
It
boy.
looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could
And if
get
they do,
so
we'll beat 'em.
fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Both Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool! Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
Always. It's always party time. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, Nilou?
It's you.
Feeling better?
Yes,
Are you not faint?
I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right?
Hello
Then
there,
I'll have to
Cannibal
tell you about my
Fudge.
teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned.
Welcome in. I'm Sky.
Mr. Zubair opened his
and
theater when I was
this
still
is
a child.
basically, I think, the ending of Nilou's story quest.
There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away. I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact. Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands. It is a
I'm doing a lot
beautiful
better
thing
now.
born from our
I
life
struggled with getting the stream to
experiences.
actually start for an hour and a
Whenever
half
there
just
is
because my
joy or
computer was not being nice
something
to
to
me.
be celebrated, people will dance.
But now that everything's all
In
good,
other words,
we're
any
enjoying
place where people
Nilou's
can
pretty face.
effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile. Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others.
Oh, that's
This
sweet.
is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble, thankfully, everything worked out in the end. Although, I do have a small regret. Yeah, even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other.
It would be good if they
Before
could
he
talk to
left,
each other.
Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to.
That might be for the
Yeah.
best.
But I still
'Cause
hope
things
that
might get
things can
bad.
change. It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Yeah, let's go
You're so
theater!
worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her.
Maybe. And yet, it's just, huh. I guess we'll try time traveling. At least this is faster than actually waiting out the days. And the clock looks really pretty. Let's just try this.